Hello everybody, this is Angie at Cuckoo for Coupons, and this is my Walgreens haul for the week of September 21st through September 27th. So I ended up doing 3 transactions at Walgreens, so I'm going to go over all of those transactions with you. I'll show you exactly what I grabbed, what coupons I used, what spend boosters I used, all of that good stuff. But before I get into any of that, I do want to say, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. Please say hello in the comments below. I would love to say hello back to you. And of course, if you have been here all along, thank you so much for returning to watch another video. I appreciate you so much. If you find this video helpful in any way, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post my videos, and I would be so very grateful. All right, let's go ahead and get into my Walgreens haul. So on one of my accounts, I received this spend $10 and earn $10 in Walgreens Cash digital spend booster. So I'm going to be using that on my first transaction. So let me show you what I grabbed. First up, I grabbed some of the Tresemme hair care. So these are not tagged in my store because they were still working on the tagging. But these shampoos and conditioners are on sale for $6. And they're buy 2, get back a $5 register reward. So I grabbed 2 of them for a total of $12. We have a 5 off of 2 digital coupon. So that brought them down to $7 for both. But then I got back that $5 register reward, making both of them just $2 or only $1 each. Now I could have just grabbed these products with that digital spend booster, and then I would have gotten $10 back in Walgreens Cash with these, making them free plus an $8 moneymaker. But then I decided to do the laundry deal along with these because then I'm going to get everything for almost free. We have a deal on select Tide, Gain, Downy, Bounce, and Ariel laundry care. The ones that are all on sale for $5.49. They are buy 4, get back a $5 register reward. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 4 of the products. First, I'm going to grab these Tide Downy pods that are on sale for $5.49. And I do have a $2.05 off of 1 digital coupon. And it does attach to those Tide pods as long as they are the Downy ones. Next up, I'm going to grab 1 of these Gain Flings that are also on sale for $5.49. And I have a $1.05 off of 1 digital coupon. Next up, I grabbed 1 of the Downy Unstoppable Beads, also on sale for $5.49, and I have a $2.50 off of 1 digital coupon. And then finally, I grabbed 1 of the Downy Rinse and Refresh, also $5.49, and I have another $2.50 off of 1 digital coupon. So those 4 products together total $21.96. After all 4 coupons come off, they will be $13.86, but I'll get back that $5 register reward, making all of them $8.86 or just $2.21 each. But because I'm using that digital spend booster, I should get my whole transaction for close to free. So this is everything I'm grabbing for my first transaction. Everything you see here totals $33.96. I only needed to spend $10 for my digital spend booster, so I could technically use $20 in Walgreens Cash here, but I have a number of coupons and I have this $10 register reward to help lower my out-of-pocket, and that's from last week. So what I'm actually going to do is just use $10 in Walgreens Cash and still have a somewhat low out-of-pocket and still get back my register rewards and my Walgreens Cash. So let's take all of this and head to the register. And here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The cashier scanned my $10 register reward. Then my 5 off of 2 for the Tresemme came off. The $2.50 off of the Downy the second $2.50 off of the other Downy, the $2.05 off the Tide, and the $1.05 off of the Gain. My subtotal was $10.86, and I did pay $10 in Walgreens cash. You can't see it here, but I'll show you in just a moment. So my out-of-pocket cost was super low, but if I take the full subtotal of $10.86 and I add the $10 register reward that I used, I technically paid $20.86 for these items. But then I got back $10 in register rewards, $5 for the Tresemme, and $5 for the laundry deal. And then I also got a total of $10.23 in Walgreens cash, and that was $10 for my digital spend booster, and the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. And you can see that I did use $10 in Walgreens cash to pay. So in the end, this transaction and all 6 of these items ended up having a cost of just 63 cents, making each item like 10 cents an item, which is a fantastic deal for these products. And now for my second transaction. On this transaction, I did not use any sort of digital spend booster. I did, however, use one on my third transaction, so stay tuned for that. But this deal that I'm doing on this transaction, I just happened to hear it while I was on my way to Walgreens. And this is the channel that posted this deal. I believe it is Coupons and More Tips. So definitely check out her channel. But you know how we have a digital spend booster that is online only, where if you spend $45 on select P&G oral care items, you earn $15 in Walgreens cash. Well, apparently, if you spend $30 on select P&G oral care items in the store, you get back a $10 P&G register reward. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the deal because I did do it, but I will tell you that I did have to call customer service to get credit for a couple of the coupons. And so did the person who posted this, and it makes sense because some of the items all attach to the same coupons. So if you don't want to call customer service, you might not want to do this deal. But if you don't mind calling customer service and you don't have any issues with them, then this might be a deal you want to do because it is a moneymaker transaction. Okay, let me show you the deals that I grabbed in order to get to that $30. So the first item I grabbed was this Crest 3D White Deep Stain Remover. This is on sale for $9, and it is part of a promotion where if you buy 2, you get back a $3 register reward. Along with this, I grabbed one of the Crest Gum Detoxify. So these are also on sale for $9, and they're part of that same promotion. So both items together total $18. I have 2 separate $4 off of 1 digital coupons. So that is going to bring them down to $10. I would get back the $3 register reward, making them $7. But then I'm going to submit my receipt to Ibotta for $3 back on each of them for a total of $6 back, making both of them just $1 or only 50 cents each. But the deal is actually going to be even better because I'm going to pair this with another Crest deal in order to get that $10 P&G register reward. And that other deal is on these Crest toothpastes. So these are not tagged in my store, but they're on sale for $5. And they're buy 3, get back a $5 register reward. So grabbing 3 of them for a total of $15. I have a $5 off of 3 digital, bringing them down to $10 for all 3. But I'll get back a $5 register reward, and I can submit my receipt to Ibotta for 50 cents back on each of them for a total of $1.50 back from Ibotta, making all 3 of them just $3.50 or only $1.16 each. But don't forget, I'm also going to get back a $10 P&G register reward, so this deal is going to be even better. So let's do all of the math for both deals together. So all 5 of these products total $33. I only needed to spend $30, so I'm good to go there. I have 2 $4 digitals and 1 $5 digital, bringing all of them down to $20. I'll get back a $3 register reward, a $5 register reward, and a $10 register reward. Then I'll submit my receipt to Ibotta for a total of $7.50 back, making all 5 of these free plus a $5.50 moneymaker. And here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should, but I did have an issue with the coupons. Like I said earlier, my 5 off of 3 digital did come off, but both of the $4 off of 1 digitals did not. And that is because that 5 off of 3 digital also attaches to those products. So it just kind of confuses the system. I paid $20 in Walgreens cash. Then I did call customer service and they gave me $8 in Walgreens cash in place of those 2 $4 off of 1 digital coupons. I got all 3 of my register rewards. I got a $3 register reward, a $5 register reward, and then I did get the $10 register reward for spending the $30 on the P&G oral care. And then I also submitted my receipt to Ibotta and I got back $7.50. So in the end, this transaction did end up being free plus a $5.50 moneymaker. Then for my third transaction, I did switch accounts, and on this account, I had a spend $40 and earn $9 in Walgreens cash digital spend booster. So let me show you what I grabbed with this one. First up, I grabbed some of the Shea Moisture hair care. So these shampoos and conditioners are on sale for $11, and their spend $20, get back a $10 register reward. So I grabbed 2 of them, 1 shampoo and 1 conditioner for a total of $22. I have a $5 off of 2 digital coupon, bringing them both down to $17. Then I'll get back that $10 register reward, making both of them $7. And then over on Fetch Rewards, I have a couple of offers. So I'm going to submit my receipt to Fetch Rewards for 75 cents back on each of them. Then I'm also going to submit for this spend $30 on Unilever products. I only have $11.04 to go, so this will get me there. So I'll also get $4 back from Fetch Rewards. So altogether, I'll get $5.50 back from Fetch Rewards, making both of these just $1.50 or only 75 cents each. Next up, I'm going to grab 2 of these Axe deodorants that are priced $7.49. These are also buy one, get one 50% off. They're just not tagged in my store. So the first one is going to be $7.49. The second one, $3.74. Together, they total $11.23. I have a $7.50 off of 2 digital coupon. That will bring them both down to $3.73 or just $1.86 each. These will also track on that offer for the Unilever products. It's not going to get me to $30 a second time, but it will track. Staying in the deodorant section, I'm going to grab a couple of these Gillette deodorants that are priced $8.79. They're also buy one, get one 50% off. Buy 2, get back a $3 register reward. So the first one is going to be $8.79. The second one is going to be $4.39. So together they total $13.18. I have a $1 off of 2 digital coupon, bringing them down to $12.18. I'll get back that $3 register reward, making them $9.18. But then I'm going to submit my receipt to Ibotta for $2 back on each of them for a total of $4 back. Then I'll submit to Fetch Rewards where I have this spend $16 and get $2.40 back, I've already started tracking on this one and I only have $2.82 to go. So I will get that $2.40 back, making both of them $2.78 or just $1.39 each. And of course, all of these deals are going to be even better because I do have that digital spend booster. The last item I'm going to grab on this transaction is this Pantene Miracle Rescue that is priced $9.99. I have a $5 store IBC coupon. And I have a $5 off of one manufacturer coupon. So both of those will come off together, making this item completely free. And here is everything all together I'm getting in this transaction. Everything you see here totals $56.40. I need to account for that $5 store IBC coupon. So if I subtract that from the $56.40, I am at $51.40. And since I only need to spend $40 for my digital spend booster, I can safely use $10 in Walgreens cash on this transaction. I'm also going to use 3 register rewards from previous transactions, and I'm using the ones that are expiring the soonest. So definitely check those dates because like that $10 P&G register reward expires really soon. So I'm using these 3 to help lower my out-of-pocket. I have a $10, a $5, and a $3. And here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. My 3 register rewards came off without any issues. My $7.50 off of 2 for the Axe came off. My 5 off of 2 for the Shea Moisture. My 5 off of 1 for the Pantene. And if you look under the Pantene, you can see my $5 store IBC coupon came off as well. And then my $1 off of 2 for the Gillette. My subtotal was $14.90. And I did pay $10 in Walgreens cash. You can't see it here, but I'll show you in just a moment. So my out-of-pocket wasn't too bad at all. If I take the subtotal of $14.90 and I add the 3 register rewards that I used, I technically paid $32.90, but then I got back $13 in register rewards. I got $3 for the Gillette deodorant and $10 for spending $20 on the Shea Moisture. I also got a total of $9.41 in Walgreens cash. $9 for my digital spend booster, and the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. And you can see that I did pay $10 in Walgreens cash on this transaction. I also submitted my receipt to Ibotta for $4 cash back, and then I also got back $7.90 from Fetch Rewards. So in the end, this transaction ended up being free plus a $1.41 moneymaker. And here is everything all together that I got at Walgreens today. My first transaction had a cost of just 63 cents. My second transaction was free plus a $5.50 moneymaker. My third transaction was free plus a $1.41 moneymaker. So in the end, I got all of these items for free plus a $6.28 moneymaker, and I will take it. And that is it. That is everything I have for you. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really help out my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and good luck couponing.